Hello, welcome to another video. My name is Rajat Talesra, and in this particular video, I want to explain you about cron jobs. Okay, so I personally believe that any developer should know all these things, at least the basics of it, so that whenever you think of some solution, you know, okay, these are the things that I can apply, like background jobs, cron jobs, anything else similar to that. Okay, so let's try to understand this. It's a very easy topic. It's just that it's not that frequently talked about. So a cron job is basically a sort of string. Okay, cron job itself is a completely different thing that I'll explain you. But there's one part which is called cron expression, and then there's a job. Okay, so expression is a part of five characters, you can say. Okay, it can be more than that, but for easy understanding, I'm saying there are five characters. Okay, so the first character is related to minute. Okay, second is hour. Okay, so all those things are basically related to time. So what it means is that the expression is somewhere related to time. How it is, we will see, understand all those things. Great. And I mentioned that there are two parts to cron job. One is the expression, second is the job or the command or the something that needs to be executed. Okay, so the first part is time, second is the job or the command, right? So what it means is that cron job basically stands for time-based job scheduler. Now I will give you some examples around it. Uh, for example, I'll create this video, I'll upload this on YouTube. Okay, so now if I'm uploading this on a YouTube, that uploading is a heavy task. It's not a very easy task which will get completed in 30 seconds. It will take more than that time on YouTube, right? So what generally we do is to keep our main thread or the UI not busy, to keep the user, allowing user to use anything, what we do is we shift that particular task of uploading video to a separate background thread or background job. Okay. So that means a background job is something where you offload your work and it can work asynchronously. It doesn't have to work in a combination with the UI. It can work on its own, which we call as asynchronous. Okay. Now, similar to that, I can schedule these videos also. Now, if I schedule it, let's say to 8 p.m. today, what it means is that I've mentioned a fixed time on which this particular video needs to be live. Okay. And all my followers should get a notification that, hey, look, this video is becoming live at 8 p.m. Exactly at 8 p.m. they should receive this message. So that's called cron job. It again is a task that we want to execute, but at a specific time. Background job is basically you are doing it right now and it works asynchronously. Cron job also works asynchronously, but it depends upon time. Okay, so I've gave you the example of scheduling videos. Another example is I I use share market related apps, right? So some of those applications will send me my portfolio details for the day exactly at 12 noon. Okay, uh, basically midnight. Okay, not noon, midnight. So during that time, they send an email to me. Okay, this is a thing, and they do it regularly, Monday to Friday. So that's again a cron job. It depends upon a specific time on which it will get executed. Okay. Another example is Google Calendar. Okay, you set a meeting with someone, and 10 minutes before the meeting, you get a message or notification. 6 hours before the meeting, you get a message or notification. So all these things are time related and are happening asynchronously. User has nothing to do. Once they have set it, that's done. They have nothing to do with it. So all these are cron jobs, which basically means that I'm saying my server or the code or anything that, hey, look, 5 minutes from now, run this command. 10 minutes from now, execute this code. 5 days from now, do this particular task. Or every Monday, do XYZ task. So I hope you have understood this, that if you want to execute something which at very perfect time, you introduce cron jobs. Okay. Now again, going to the expression part. First part of expression means minute, the value of which can be between 0 to 59. You don't have to understand this in depth how it will work, but the basic thing is remembering first is minute, second is hour, third is day of the month. Okay, like first, second, third, fourth, 31st. Next is month, finally. And after, at the end of it, comes fifth one is the day of the week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So that's the basic convention that we have to remember. Obviously, in minutes, we have 60 minutes. So the numbering is 0 to 59. Hours we have again 24 hours, so 0 to 23. Day of the month, it starts with 1. Remember this is 1 to 31. Okay. Month again 1 to 12. And day of the week 0 to 6. Okay. So 0 means let's say Sunday. I will have to check either it is Sunday or Monday. And 6 is Saturday or Sunday. Okay. So this is a basic expression. Now let's try to understand how it works. Actually, not how it works. Let's understand this in more detail. Okay. So as I mentioned, I have written this as a star. Instead of a star, what are possible values are there? Let's understand that, and then I will show you demos also. Okay. So try to understand this. At the same time, from demo, you will have a good memory of how this thing works. So star means any value. Okay. So for example, if I have written star, that means all the values from 0 to 59 will get applied here. 0, 1, 2, all the way till 59. Okay. If I used comma, which means I can mention specific values like every fifth minute. So 5, comma 10, comma 15, comma 20, comma 25, comma 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 0. So I can mention all those using comma. Okay. Dash means range. So what I want is that I want to send the notification similar to the share stock market application that on every Monday to Friday I want to share it. So Monday to Friday is a range. So you can use Monday dash Friday. So range. Okay. This is a step value, which means that things will progress in a particular step. Like I'll show it to you. It's not a big deal. Or you can use a specific number. So before I go further, let's have a look at a demo so that you can understand this. Cron tab.guru. Okay. Let me write star. Okay. As I mentioned, this star is related to minute, hour, day, month, and day of the week. Okay. What it means is that star means all the value related to minutes, all the value related to hours, all the value related to day, all the value related to month, and all the value related to days. So if all the values for all the time is getting applied, that means that particular command, whatever I say, needs to be executed every minute. Okay. I want to execute it, let's say, at the start of every hour. Okay. So I am saying at the start of every hour. Okay. Like similar to a wall clock, which gongs at every hour, like first hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour. So in that case, I can write minute as 0. At 0 minute, you can see next, 8, next, 9. This is 21st hour, 22, 23, which is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. With, okay, for today. And again, will happen for tomorrow also. Okay. Now, instead of that, what I want is, it should happen every day at midnight. Okay. So it's the start of the day. So let's make it 0. So it will be 0, 0, 0, 0. So it's 2nd October, 3rd October, 4th October, 5th October, and 6th October. Okay. What I want is, okay, no, let's not do it at midnight. Let's do it at someone starts their office. So let's say 9 p.m. So I'll write 9 here. Okay. And we can see 9 p.m. daily, at 9 p.m. daily. Okay. What I want is, okay, let's do it for Monday to Friday only. Okay. Because those are working days. So I'll write 0-4. So you can see 0-4 means 2nd, 3rd. Let's check the calendar. Okay. 2nd, 3rd, 5th and 6th are holidays, right? 5th and 6th are holidays. So I'll have to write 0 to 5. Yes, 1 to 5. Okay. So 1 is Monday, 2 is Tuesday, 3 is Wednesday. I'm a bit confused here. At 9 on every week from Monday to Friday. Yeah, that's correct. That's what I said, right? That from for every week, Monday to Friday, I want to execute a particular thing at 9 p.m. Okay. Like maybe sending a message to my team. Hey, what is the update on today's day? What you will be doing, what you did tomorrow, yesterday, all those kind of things, right? Similar to that, let's say I want this only in month of January. Okay. Or maybe only every third month, like March, then April, May, no, June, July, August, no, September, October, November, no, December. Okay, so what I will do is every means star/4, which means it's on every day of the week. Sorry, 4th of month. Sorry, should be star here, and this should be here. So what it means is that at 9 o'clock on every day of the week from Monday to Friday in every fourth month. I can write it as 3 and it will be every third month. Okay. So March, June, September, December. Okay. So basically you have got a combination of things to control this. Okay. We can try out more things. For example, you can see some examples here. Let's go to examples. And it says every quarter. So let's open that. 00. Okay. One first day of the month. Star by 3, which is every quarter, and independent of, similar to what we did like right now. Every year, if you want it to be every year, you make 00 this first day of the month, which is the minimum value, first month, and star. Okay, so it will happen again and again every year of this. Okay, if I want this to be not on 1st January but on, let's say, 1st June, I'll write 6 here. Okay, so day of the month, 1st June. Okay, so this is cron job. Along with this, these 5 values, I add a command or some command. It can be a combination of commands also to make sure that this task gets executed. That task is something that we define in our code. Okay, we'll see how we can do that. Okay, so I hope you understood the basic concept of it. Let me run one demo. Node cron. Okay, it's a package that we can use to schedule a particular set of tasks. I already have Node installed, so I'll just dir cron job example. Okay, cd cron job example. In this, I'll just install this node package, which is node cron. Okay, let me copy this here. I hope you can install npm on your own. It's very easy. Just Google search install npm. I've done this. Now I will do a simple code. Okay, directly copy this. It's not a big deal. So let's go to VS Code. Actually, I can directly use it in here. Code dot. Okay, we have this. Now let's create a file called main.js and paste this code. And what I'll do is I'll run this code. Okay, so node main.js. Let me see what happened. It should have start working for every minute. Why is it not working? Let me check. Usage this minute. Let's try this again. Star star star, which means every minute this should get logged, but it is not getting logged. Something is wrong. Let me check again. Go to its documentation. Maybe I'm using the wrong command to execute it. Node require node cron correct. Usage is this. Console.log script started. Okay, it has started. Somehow it is not showing us in console log. So what I will do is I'll use some other code just for the sake of it. Obviously that won't work. I think star was the best option. Yes, star is the best option. But ES6 module, let's try this one. Okay, import. Okay, ES6 is not working, so let's do common.js. No issues. It should have worked. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was being impatient. 1 minute is something which does take time, right? So I should have thought that. I thought that it will start executing, but it starts 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. So we'll wait for another minute and you will see. Okay. Such a silly mistake. Okay. By the way, meanwhile, you can join my Telegram channel. You can Telegram group where you can communicate with me. I will mention the link in description. You can join, take membership of this YouTube channel, or just in general support this YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask also. 60 seconds is long if you are just waiting and doing nothing. And if you are scrolling on Instagram or anything, it goes by really quickly. Anyways, yeah. So it is happening every minute. Okay. So basically, we can write our own cron job expression. Let me go back to the presentation. So I hope you have understood these basic things. Now what I will do is I'll just explain you the basic differences between cron job and background job, because it is important from interview perspectives for general understanding also. Okay. So what is the purpose of cron job? It is a scheduled recurring task. You have already scheduled it that it will happen at a X time. Okay. And it can be recurring again and again, like we saw in example, right? Background job is an asynchronous event-based task. Like I was uploading a video. So then it went to the background job, right? So that's why it is called as a asynchronous event-based, meaning I created that event. It can be code-generated event also, but finally it's an event only. Okay. Execution runs at a specific time, runs at a specific event. Okay. Management, it is managed by cron daemons. It is managed by background jobs like Sidekick that I showed you in one of the Rails videos. Use case periodic tasks like taking backups, reports, sending emails, reminding someone about something. All those are cron jobs. Background job is basically you offload a time consuming process to a separate thread. That's it. Okay. So that's a background job. Triggering, how do these cron jobs get triggered? It is a time-based event. Like when a specific time gets hit, it gets executed. Background job, it gets executed at a specific event. Okay. So let's go to the last slide. I've shown you the demo. I've shown you the node cron demo also. Now the last part is related to cron expression parser, basically creating your own cron expression parser and executing at a specific time interval. So this I will do in a separate video because it's already 18 minutes long and it might not be useful for everyone. Having knowledge is good enough for everyone. So yeah, I'll create that as a separate video. If you like this video, do comment or like. Based on the overall response that I get on this particular video, I will think of creating the separate video also for cron expression parser, because it will take like 30 to 60 minutes of time. So that's fine. That's it for now. Do comment, like, share, subscribe, join membership, join my Telegram channel. That's it. I don't know if I have missed anything else. That's it. Thank you. Bye bye.